coming in. The Russian government has released footage of a warehouse with ammunition of Ukraine being destroyed by the Russian forces. The visuals are on your screen of the Russian shelling there. Now, this is a pair of Su-25 attack aircraft with missile weapons. Now, after completing the combat mission, the aircraft returned to the home airfield. A big attack there as claimed by the Russian government, destroying a warehouse with ammunition of Ukraine. Crispina, looking at many such videos being put out by the Russian government, apart from the Ukrainian side as well. One such video here that we have accessed and putting it for our viewers is an attack by the Su-25 attack aircraft with missile weapons targeting a warehouse with ammunition of Ukraine.
So Russia claiming that it's destroyed Ukraine's army warehouse. Now, let's quickly point out here, Crispino, how just a few hours ago we were focusing on the development wherein in the western part of the country, very, very close to the Poland border, a military base was hit by the Russian forces. And that certainly was a big indication of how the story could be moving fast and the developments now moving towards the western part of the country, the western borders of Ukraine, very, very close to the NATO allies. A significant development that we have been focusing on, wherein that military base saw Ukrainian forces train with NATO troops. So this comes right after that, and these kind of claims coming in one after the other by the Russian side. For the moment, let's quickly slip into a very short break. Be back with more.
Getting you news in brief now. Turkey's foreign minister said that the country was trying to evacuate Turkish citizens sheltering in a mosque in Mariupol. This after the Russian shells hit near the Sultan Suleiman Mosque in the sieged city on Saturday. Now, Turkey's foreign minister added that he spoke with the Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov to ask for his support for a humanitarian evacuation corridor in Mariupol. The war in Ukraine has forced more than 2.5 million people to flee and seek refuge in other countries. But despite Russian troops pressing on with their offensive and with the fighting now in its third week, some have decided to return home and restore the country to its former self. Since the war began in Ukraine, refugees have been allowed to enter Poland without COVID vaccine certificates or proof of negative COVID tests. The World Health Organization has expressed concerns about the impact of the conflict on public health in Ukraine, including the spread of COVID-19. Now, thousands of refugees have been arriving in Poland daily, traveling around without masks as they flee the war in Ukraine. Turks in the battered and besieged Ukrainian city of Mariupol have appealed to Turkish President Erdogan to rescue them. The Ukrainian embassy in Ankara said a group of 86 Turks, including 34 children, were among those sheltering in a mosque in the city of the Sea of Azov. Efforts to establish a ceasefire to let them leave have reportedly broken down. Ukraine's president has said a convoy with humanitarian aid is headed to the besieged city. Kherson, marking the anniversary of being liberated from Nazi Germany during World War II on March 13, 1994, held rallies in the besieged city of Kherson, encircling Russian military vehicles to protest the occupation of the city. Crowds carrying Ukrainian flags could be seen marching among the troops, chanting Russian soldier and fascist occupier chants.